Hi, Pisces Sun and Rising. Welcome to your February 2023 Astral Update. It's Raina here. Well, as you know, the sun goes into your sign every February, so you probably, even if your birthday is in March, you probably like the month of February for that reason alone. And so this is a month where all the planets are direct, and that can feel like progress is being made. And so I think it's going to be a very productive month for everyone. There may be a lot going on. It's almost like playing catch up because as I record this, Mercury is now direct, and all the planets are direct except Uranus. And Uranus is not a personal planet, so it's not supposed to affect us that much. But boy, it just hasn't felt like the new year in a lot of ways. It's felt like a lot of things are still up in the air. Like even just something as basic as the mail delivery, it seems like it's been delayed because we had Martin Luther King Day. I'm in the United States, so we already had a national holiday after Christmas. We celebrated New Year's. We're all like on Mondays because we were celebrating it after the fact. But anyway, things should start to feel more like they're progressing. But it can almost be like a runaway train because as we kind of, rush towards March, and this is when most of you will have your birthdays, then things will really likely seem that they are just happening very quickly. A lot of change is kind of like pouring in. Okay, so let's just talk about, so there's really not that many transits for February. Very kind of a quiet month. On the 5th of the month, there's a full moon at 16 degrees of Leo. And Leo for you is your 6th house. So you could see kind of things starting to rise to the surface. So if there's been any kind of underlying drama, it might, and you might not even know what it is. Maybe you have coworkers and they've been acting weird towards you, and this kind of just brings it out in the open. I don't think I've done the end of January tarot for Pisces yet, and that might be also revealing if I get the 7 of Swords or something like that, or the 5 of Swords. But yeah, so something very secretive that comes to the surface. But you could get like a promotion. You might leave a job. People always, I had somebody that said, you said I'm either going to get a promotion or I'm going to leave my job. Because I said two extremes. And yeah, I mean, that's what the full moon can bring. Obviously, you may have a very uneventful full moon in Leo. But in case something like that occurs, where it seems like there is some kind of drama surrounding the workplace, you can choose to remain above the fray. You don't have to get involved in it. That is the beauty of astrology, is that it might be kind of a warning like, hey, this heads up here, but it doesn't mean that you have to be overly reactive about it, whatever goes down, And on the 11th, Mercury goes into Aquarius, so Mercury goes into your 12th house. This is the house that you rule. Now Saturn is finishing up there, and Mercury going through here. Maybe you're reviewing all of the things that you have learned since you've had this almost 3-year transit of Aquarius, of Saturn in the 12th, in the sign right before you, Pisces. Because starting in March 7th, Saturn goes into your sign. I have a video up about the transits of Saturn into Pisces and Pluto into Aquarius on my channel. I think I've done all of them, so you should find yours there. I don't know if I've created a playlist yet. I should do that. Definitely need to do that. But this can be, this might have been a difficult time for you, even though this is your specialty being your house. You know, Saturn is pretty strict. So you may have felt like you couldn't get away with the usual nonsense that you might want to get away with. I don't know. But Mercury here can give you, you know, a lot of psychic tendencies. Not that you need any, but give you more of them. And it can feel quite, sometimes you can feel a little bit fearful because you have these psychic impressions and you don't know really what to do with them. This is the dream state, so maybe your dreams are overly active, or you even want to define your dreams. You know, don't intellectualizing things isn't the way to do it, because everything is, it can be symbolic and that sort of thing. But you might even come up with an ingenious idea that is coming from the ethers, if you will. On the 18th, the sun goes into Pisces, into your sign. So that sense of renewal, that sense of coming back to yourself and regeneration, I think that's what I meant to say. Good feelings. On the 20th, the sun, on the 20th, the new moon is at 1 degree of Pisces. This may be actually your 12th house for most of you, because unless you're born like right at the cusp of Pisces, or your rising sign is 1 degree, and you'd also have to look at the minutes to really see if that's true, it's going to be in your 12th house. So you can look at this, you can look at the March new moon as really your new moon, and what a new moon to have, because there's also going to be a solar eclipse there the next day. So that should be a very beautiful thing for Pisces people as well. But you can use this as kind of that womb of creation. I would say the 0 point, even though it's at 1 degree, but it's at an early degree, to really look at what you want to birth. It's in the womb state. It's not even manifest. It's not in the physical yet, but you can still plan what you want. On the same date, on the 20th, as new moon, Venus goes into Aries. Well, you could say that's auspicious from the standpoint of Aries is your second house of earned income, and that might be, maybe you come up with an idea with Mercury and the new moon in the 12th house, albeit in different signs, that is a moneymaker. So think about it that way. So Venus rules the second house. So you like to see Venus in its own house. It's very good for attracting money. Alrighty then, Pisces. I hope that this resonated, or that you at least enjoyed it for what could be, what might be. And if you would like a private reading, I'm promoting my double readings, because this is a great time for those people who are having their solar returns coming up. Or even, if this is affecting your rising sign, because definitely the transits are going to vary from Pisces rising to Pisces rising, as well as the sun sign in Pisces. And so the natal chart is what I read to get those transits, but yours may differ from your fellow Pisces peeps, and in a big way, actually. And so I have a package reading, an hour of natal chart interpretation with an hour of transits for the next 12 months, called my deep dive reading. I have another package deal, and I have standalone readings. You can find out more information at the link below. I'm at raininmoon.astrology.com. Thank you for listening. Take care.